All right, ready?
Am I bringing the plaque over?
If you want to.
Oh, you're sounding old there. You got to come with me.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert. Good guy to know, the co-host, Danny Berg. Behind the camera, mic'd up, the SID, Tom Ferguson.
Ooh, you remembered him this week.
I know, right? Last second.
Hey,
Tom is down there like this, making sure everything's working. So I was like, I got to give him. I got to get him in the opening.
He's the hardest working man in showbiz.
Exactly.
You have to be with how much we demand. But like Mike and Mike, we're back and better than ever.
Yes.
With Tom.
Yeah.
Actually, it could be Tom with us.
Sure, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, well, we got to make up for last week.
What was last week?
When you forgot about him to the second half of the show.
Oh, but then you gave out all his information.
Yeah.
And then he has
Social Security number might come this week.
People are knocking on his front door, waking up all hours of the night. He's got a young family.
Come on. Kids are getting woken up and stuff like that. Gina, we apologize.
I think it's safe to say that we could talk playoff basketball at Lackawanna College after last night. After Monday night.
We definitely can.
Yes. So 89-69, Tom, right? Daryl Coleman, 32. Had a pile of points in the second half.
23 points in the second half.
Ran off 9 straight, you said, at one time, too. I tried watching, but I couldn't tell who was who. But
where there wasn't going to be a live stream, we ended up being able to get something.
Right. So we were able
to like to thank Mike Doty for getting that, even though I think when he texted me at 5:16, he goes, I told you I was working on it. Really sorry for the lateness, but here it is.
Yeah.
So,
and something is always better than nothing. So
yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate anyone putting stuff out. So us as the athletic department, and then families and Falcon fans could watch.
It's good, and I think our situation sometimes is different, where it's like our games. It wasn't a traditional Tuesday Thursday, so they didn't think they would be able to be staffed for it.
Right.
For various reasons, and then for us, it's like no, you'll staff it.
Yeah.
Or you get that fancy new camera. And whether we have play-by-play and a color analyst, there's still a camera going, and you don't have to worry about anything.
Yep. So the men finished Region 19 play at 500, what guarantees them a playoff spot. They're the 4 seed, Tom?
Right now, yes.
Okay, so can they climb, drop?
I think they're kind of nailed there at this point. It just kind of depends on.
We have 4 teams in the postseason for the men?
Yeah, because it's 500 or better at 4 teams, and then unless someone puts in for.
So as of now, we're looking to play the 1 seed, who is.
They would play the 1 seed, who is Raritan Valley. However, Morris might be able to jump Raritan depending on what some of the results are in the rest of the week.
Yeah, so I think Raritan's 6-2 right now. Morris is, I know Delaware Tech is 5-3, and they have to play those out. So if Delaware Tech loses,
right,
they'll end up 500 as well. However, they have a win over Raritan, so we don't. So typically the tiebreaker is common opponents of a higher seed. So I was just talking to Coach Gabriel. We're probably locked in at that 4 spot. But as we've been saying the last couple weeks.
Yep.
That's how you finish, and they're peaking sure as hell.
Right. I would not want to play it. So if you're Raritan, do you want to be 2 and play Del Tech?
I mean, here's the thing. Anybody at this point is pretty good.
Right.
And I think even us, the way Lackawanna has played, you like your chances against Raritan. That's probably the team if you had to pick between them and Morris, you'd probably rather play Morris. But I think either of those teams, you can play with them.
Right.
It's just a matter of can you put it together and win.
Good. So it's exciting times here.
And as he said, we've already played them twice. We know what they have to bring.
Right.
And both games working out future practices and things like that. But the official seeding will be on Sunday the 20th.
Okay. And both games against Raritan, I know, were close, right, Tom? They were
close. The second one, especially at Raritan, and obviously the Morris game. First one went to overtime.
Yep.
Second one we saw here where they had a lead late and they just couldn't hang on.
Yeah. So best of luck to our Lackawanna men. So we'll know where and when exactly on Sunday. Check LackawannaFalcons.com and all our social media platforms. So our men were victorious Monday evening. Women not so much. So they're going to be heading into their postseason. They have 1 regular season left, Tom?
They have 1 game left in the region. That's at Harcum College on Wednesday.
Okay.
So today, when this comes out.
Okay. All right. So hopefully they can hit the postseason.
Yep.
On a winning streak.
We'll see. There's still an opportunity for that. It just kind of depends on results and other things like that.
So the women in?
Maybe. Depends.
Where are we at with the women in their? I'm very unprepared for today.
They're 3-5 right now in the region.
Okay.
No, they had some cancellations and some postponements,
Okay.
and there are still opportunities possibly for them to be in. It just kind of depends.
They just have to finish out the schedule.
Right.
Some of the other teams have games, and a win over Harcum tomorrow, super helpful. So, just.
I can say Coach Whittington is planning on them having postseason because she just messaged me not too long ago asking if I could get her ladies into the weight room on Friday. So maybe she's hoping on something happening.
Yeah, we're
to
working
get
out
into the
practices
postseason.
and stuff like that. Friday, Saturday.
Yep.
We're ready to go.
Good.
We're working on those schedules.
So we got to stay tuned to all the social media sites to see exactly what's going on.
But especially for this week.
Yes. And then the Harcum game will be a live stream, I believe, right?
Yeah, Harcum runs a live stream on their YouTube channel. We'll
right.
have that linked on LackawanaFalcons.com.
Good. Awesome. And then the men actually are playing yesterday. We don't know the results yet because it's today. We don't have to get into all that nonsense. We're tired today. But
I'll be here.
I'll be here too.
I'm ready.
I was there.
Yeah,
I was there.
there.
If I wasn't, maybe we have an issue.
I'm not going to make any predictions of what happened yesterday.
I'll make sure
today,
that I was there.
Yes, exactly. But we did have some, basketball played last week a little bit too. So our men fell in double overtime.
Whew.
I can't even remember. Today we're filming on a Tuesday, so that was Saturday, right?
Saturday, yep.
So
Monroe College, the Mustangs.
Yep. Who coming in playing very, very well, Division I, Monroe Mustangs, who earlier in that week beat us by 36, 38?
It was 103-69.
Okay.
Wow.
So 34 points.
Yes.
Double overtime.
Yep. So took them to double overtime, just ran out of a little bit of
They
gas.
scored 103 again, but it took 2 overtimes to get there.
Yeah.
And
then Jalen Davis fouled out early in the second overtime, so that helped
Monroe
more than it helped us, obviously, because JD finished with 32.
He had 31 points.
31 and a bunch of rebounds, couple thunderous dunks, which I was very excited about.
Yeah, it was.
So he was very good on Saturday.
I think that win there sets the tone for them to be the most dangerous team in the tournament.
Yeah.
That last night. They are going to play tonight, which is yesterday, right? And then we wrap up with SUNY Sullivan.
Yeah, another nationally ranked team.
They're third in the country.
They're third in the country in Division II.
And we played them decently for a while early on when we played them the last time.
Yeah, we played them okay. We were missing some guys.
That's what I mean, though, without 4 guys. Mm-hmm. So they're even it's a good game to play.
Yeah.
I think it's a great game to play, and I'm really looking. They're a sleeper team.
Yep.
But they're not really a sleeper. Everybody knows how good they are. Trust me, we've been talking. So.
Right. Yeah. Yep. And then we can't leave out our women in their victory against Morris, right, Tom?
They beat Monroe.
Or Monroe. I'm sorry. They beat Monroe.
5 days after losing to Monroe, after holding a lead and losing that at Monroe, they were down at halftime and then came back to beat Monroe. Good third quarter.
And Gabby Jackson had a great week last week, and she is our athlete of the week, Gabby Jackson. So,
I'm happy for her. That's awesome.
Yep. Almost put up a triple-double. I gave her a little talking to, saying how it's very important to finish off, that stat line. So she was 2 rebounds shy?
She was 3 assists.
Okay.
3 assists. She was 14, 10, and 7.
Right. And someone at her stature, she's not the tallest woman on the team.
Yeah, 10 rebounds.
I was like, if you're pulling down 10 rebounds, you got to get 10 assists.
Better be able to
so we had a nice talk, and it's like, you at least got to get with Coach Wade and say, Coach, how many assists do I have? 7? Okay. Or just look over to us and say, you need 3 more, and then just we'll work something out.
And it could be like hockey, where she gets a really impressive one, we'll give her 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And she was a big part of their win against Monroe. Had 12 points all in the second half. I think 7 points in the third quarter alone to kind of help them pull away.
Good. Are we speaking with Gabby today?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
We're going to try to figure that out.
They're busy. Played last night.
That's the thing. There's so many, because they've got games. They got a game at Harcum. They're going to get ready for.
So,
game, gym, study hall, earlier practice today, because we want to make sure that they're out for the men to get ready to go.
So you may or may not see Gabby. Probably the odds are you will not see Gabby. But if you want to see Gabby, just tune into their playoff game.
Right. Mm-hmm. And maybe we could put a picture of Gabby there.
Yeah.
We have
Gabby Jackson.
Athlete of the week. Hi, Gab.
AOTW. Awesome. All right, let's take a break, because then we got to talk back, because it's Gulf Coast weekend.
It is.
All right. We'll be right back in the Falcons Corner. Take flight.
Imagine the innovator you could be tomorrow with an innovative education today from Lackawanna College. Our Level Up program puts high school students on an early college pathway for an easier college transition and faster degree attainment at a dramatically lower cost. That's why Fast Company named us one of the world's most innovative companies. With an education from Lackawanna College, imagine where you'll be tomorrow. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
You know, going to college is a lot more than just about getting an education. It's a life experience.
It's personal growth.
Connections that last a lifetime.
It's memories that are everlasting and experiences that you could have never imagined. It's an education that will change your life forever.
This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
We are back on the Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert, the good guy, the know, the co-host, Danny Berg, the SID, behind the camera, on the mic. Again, 2 shout-outs he gets, Tom Ferguson.
Gets also, Coach Mike, as we just had.
Sout, one of our offensive linemen, just walked by, gave me Coach Mike. You know, so,
yeah.
you know, they...
a man of many names.
He is an offensive lineman, so they were up bright and early this morning at 5 a.m., running in the gym at 5:30, minus me.
I saw that there was some action in the gym.
Yes.
I can tell.
Yes. I will not be accompanying football at 5:30 in the morning for their spring running, but I will be with them in the weight room.
Yeah, well,
because it's more of a sensible time for me. Like 1:30 p.m. is much more sensible than 5:30 p.m.
I probably could have been here. I was awake.
Oh, good.
That was like the back end of falling back to sleep after being up with a certain little human who woke up at 1:30. Who, fingers crossed, we're hoping he's still feeling pretty good.
Good. And then pretty soon you'll have 2 little guys to wake up to.
I know.
Yes. And then you can get a puppy like I do, and I get up at 5:30 too. They'll make sure puppy goes outside to the bathroom so I don't get yelled at.
Yeah, mine
Sounds
don't
like you
have
guys
to
are getting
go
up at 5:30 anyway.
Mine don't have to go.
But there's a difference, Tom, between 5:30 at home and 5:30 here.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
no offense to here.
And I don't have to go outside either and battle the cold. I just let them.
Well, even though my puppy I just had for now
Diapers.
a little 2.5 weeks, I've ditched the leash. The yard is fenced. Go do what you have to do.
And then
I'm
come
going to
back.
stand here and watch, and then when you're ready, come back. We're
Love
not
it.
playing. But he likes to play at 5:30 in the morning, but, you know.
Same.
Yeah, exactly. So,
It's like, you sure you want to go downstairs? Down.
yeah.
How about you stay here with me?
Yeah, no, not happening.
And I'll hold you.
Yep. But like we mentioned before we went to break, a lot of wrestling taking place this weekend. Golf Atlantic District
Wrestling Championship
Champions.
plaque.
Yes.
The battle for this is Saturday, February 19th.
You know what would look beautiful? Like water surrounding the plaque, like floating. Any kind of body of water. It doesn't have to be like the Gulf of Scranton, but if we had like a body of water,
Yeah.
like
And some
encased.
beach. But some beach
Yeah.
here.
Like
Some
maybe
volleyball.
A tree.
Can we
or
steal
something?
Florida Gulf Coast
Like back in
stuff?
the day, like we used to
Like a palm tree
ask
behind us?
when Eric, before Tom, we all wanted fire all the time for
Yeah.
stuff, like different fire. But now since it's Gulf Atlantic
So he's
season,
Tom Gulf Ferguson.
if we could get some kind of, something.
We'll see.
All right.
The plaque
Come
is
on.
here. The
Tom,
championship plaque
wait,
is here.
I know, wait. We need better than we'll see. We do. We need better than we'll see. Come on, we're working hard. It's the last week of the
I
Gulf.
know we're working hard. That's the problem.
But if anyone wants to catch wrestling, you shout out all the details, what time we're starting,
So-
admission, what they expect to see.
So we are on Saturday.
Right.
Wow. We have weigh-ins at 8 a.m. Wrestling will go live at 10 a.m. It's the Gulf Atlantic District Championships. We have 11 different schools represented: Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia. So it should be a good time. We'll have 2 mats laid out. The teams are starting to, send me their entries, and you have until tomorrow to get it in. And hopefully. It'll be great competition. We'll have 2 mats going,
Right.
2 cameras going. We bring in a company, Triple J Boutmasters. They'll help with the scoring and the scores on the screen. So it's a great opportunity. It's nice for us. We love hosting events. At first it was like, oh, you did a really great job. Let's have you come back. We want to go back there, but take a lot of pride in being able to do that.
course.
So on Friday night, we'll have the seed meeting here. We'll have a coaches meeting. We'll have some dinner. Saturday, some breakfast, some lunch, some wrestling.
Good.
As a certain athletic director from Rowan College of Southern New Jersey, Gloucester campus, wrestling. Mr. Brian Rowan, my favorite guy in the world this time of year. But yeah, no, it's such a big, such a wide distance of schools.
Right.
Not everybody has wrestling, and we'll have some of our own guys competing. Really looking forward to it.
Good.
I mean, it's Coach Barbary's first time doing it, so he's a little worked up, and we're saying, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yep.
You just have to run the meeting. What else do you need? And I'll give him all the info.
Exactly. So basically, what you're saying is take a break, get out of the sun, leave your beach umbrella, leave your pina coladas, whatever, behind at the beach. Come watch wrestling, and then go back to the golf beach.
You could do that. It won't be a full day. You'll be here, maybe 5-6 hours. It's $5 for adults, $3 for students. Lackawanna, bring your ID. Lackawanna staff, bring your ID.
Yep.
We'll get you in. Come cheer our kids on. See what it's all about. Take the hike up the top of the hill, and
good. You're ready to go.
It's supposed to be nice and sunny. It's not supposed to be super warm. So come in here and warm up a little bit.
Dude,
we're all here.
I just said how to take a break from get out of the sun and get out from the. Were you not listening to anything I was saying?
You did say sun. I said it's not
and
warm.
to get out from your beach umbrella. It's the golf. It's warm.
We'll have beach balls bouncing around in here if you need to party.
That's even better stuff too. So best of luck to our wrestlers, especially. But get out here and watch some nice junior college wrestling, and then
the winner. Nationals. This is the national qualifier.
Yeah.
They have an opportunity to go to Council Bluffs, Iowa Western Community College. It'll be March 4th and 5th. So come out. You're going to see some really quality wrestling.
Good. And then again, all of our spring athletes, best of luck as they continue to get closer and closer to the season. We'll talk more about that next week.
Media Day on Thursday, I heard.
Yep. So we'll wrap.
Yeah, I heard through the grapevine. I had to block off some space down here.
So
kick some teams out from.
We'll recap Media Day and then putting out a lot of content and stuff too. So, all right, good job today.
One more thing.
Go.
Lackawanna College Annual Golf Tournament. It will be on Monday, June 6th, Elmhurst Country Club. 10:30 a.m. registration, 11:30 a.m. shotgun start. Registration is now open. We are more than willing to collect all your money for sponsorships. We have a lot of different levels. We have a premier sponsor, dinner sponsor, cart sponsor.
Right.
What other sponsors? Platinum, gold, all the different things. Go to LackawannaFalcons.com, fan zone. Click on the golf tournament tab. All your information is there, or you can reach out to me directly. And we look forward to. We're going to plug this the entire semester, but we want a full field. It's a great opportunity. It helps raise funds that go directly back to the student athletes and the athletic programming and stuff like that.
I think, and we'll leave it at this, that we should offer an extra sponsorship. If you pay X amount, we could figure out the money later to play in Joe Paparelli's foursome.
Ooh,
that would be beautiful.
I think so.
All right, good. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Joe Pap. Play with this guy. Tom, more work for you. Play with this guy right here. All right, good. That's a wrap on the Falcons Corner. We'll see you next week. Take flight.